Shalom Aleichem, Agut Tevach. We have here a couple of interesting Machzorim. One is this is a Machzor for Sukkos. Very interesting. It has the name here of the person, and then we have another nice. This is a nice sitter. It has a lot of all kinds of tefillos and everything. Right now, let's take a look at the Machzor for Sukkos. So zayin a good tvach and a good yog. And okay, 1 second. Let's take a look. 1 minute here. This is it. This is it's in a nice binding. Machzor for Sukkos. Machzor for Sukkos. And the person made sure to put a nice binding on it. It's Sukkos Svarad, Atzeret Publishing Company. This is copyright 1971 by Moses Greenfield. Atzeret Publication, 99 Clymer Street, Brooklyn, New York. I think that's in Brooklyn. That's in Williamsburg, the Williamsburg section, if I'm not mistaken. So here, this is for denim from Erev Yom Tov, the denim from Erev Yom Tov, right before Yom Tov, and so it has a lot of denim. They're in Yiddish, so this is a good way if one is studying Yiddish. So one can, if one looks at this, studies this, one can get a good handle on Yiddish. So this is Tfilas HaShachris. So Perish Ivritite means Yiddish. The Yiddish Shachris. This is Tfilas Shachris. Yom Aleph of Sukkos. This is Shachris for the first day of Sukkos. And this is say their Hallel. Yom Aleph Shel Sukkos. That's Hallel. It has everything in Yiddish also. And this is Tefillah Kodem, the Tilas Lulav, the Tefillah, the prayer before you take the Lulav. So we have this Tefillah. And Techina von Eschog Benchen. Techina is like a prayer to Hashem also. A prayer before by Esrog mentioned before by Esrog from by the benching, by the blessing of the Esrog, and this is continuation from the previous page. That's dinim from Lulav dinim from Lulav and Esrog. The dinim is the laws of Lulav and Esrog. Oh, here, this is in the Tefillah Kodem Netilas Lulav. Before taking the Lulav and the Esrog and benching it, Tchina von Esrog benching, and from benching the Esrog, so it can be Netilas Lulav or an Esrog benching. That's the Lulav and the Esrog, different ways of saying it. And here's Shachris, Leom Beis Shel Sukkos, Shachris, that's the Shachris, the morning davening before, for the second day of Sukkos. Outside of Eretz Yisrael, so we have 2 days of Sukkos, 2 days. In Eretz Yisrael, it's 1 day of Sukkos. So this is the second day of Sukkos. It's called the Yom Tov Shel Golius, the second day is the Yom Tov of the Golius of the diaspora, the Golus, the diaspora. Outside of Eretz Yisrael, it's the diaspora. And this is Kriya Lemincha Shel Chol HaMoed Shel Sukkos. The Kriya, the davening of Mincha, Chalamoid Shel Sukkos. Chalamoid Sukkos. So this would be, Ashrei and Abalat Sion. So Ashrei, Yoshrei Besecha. O Jahalalu Chasela, and then Uvalat Sion. So this is what it's Umotzi and Sefer Torah, Bekorin Gimel Gabre. You take out the Sefer Torah here, right over here. Umotzi and Sefer Torah, Bekorin Gimel Gabre. Then three aliyos, three people, three men go to make a bracha, and this is what's said: Bezosa bracha, Asher Berech Moshe Isha Elokim Es Bnei Yisrael Lifnei Moso. This is the bracha this is the bracha. Hold on a minute. Bezosa bracha Asher Berech Moshe Isha Elokim Es Bnei Yisrael Lifnei Moso. This is the bracha that Moshe, the man of Hashem, the man of God, blessed the Bnei Yisrael before he died. Vayomer Hashem misinai bo b'sarach me'seir lamo hofia mehar paran v'asa me'revavos kodesh miminu eish dos lamo. Vayomer, and he said, Hashem misinai bo, from Sinai, he came to Sinai, v'sarach me'seir lamo, and he shines from Me'seir, from that's a mountain, I think. Lamo, Hofia Mehar Paran, another mountain. V'asa Me'revavos Kodesh. Miyamino Eish Das Lamo, at his right, figuratively speaking, of course. Eish Das, a Torah of dos. Dos is like a religion. Eish is eish of fire, lamo, for the Bnei Yisrael. Av chovei b'amim kol kedoshov b'yodecha v'hem tuku l'ragelecha yisa midibrosecha. Torah tziva lana Moshe merasha kehilas Yaakov. Torah tziva lana Moshe. That's the Torah that Hashem commanded us, Morasha Kehilas Yaakov, from Hashem, of course. Moshe Morasha Kehilas Yaakov. This is the Morasha, the Yerusha. The Morasha is like a Yerusha, meaning an inheritance. Kehilas Yaakov, of the congregation of Jacob, the congregation of Yaakov. Vayhi b'Yeshurun Melech b'Hisosef Roshei Am Yachad Shivtei Yisrael. And it was by Yehi b'Yeshurun Melech, and it was in b'Yeshurun Melech by the king, b'Hisosef Roshei Am, when the people, the heads of the people, got together. Yachad Shivtei Yisrael. Together, the tribes of Israel. It was in front of the king, in front of Hashem the king. Yechi Reuven v'Yal Yamos v'Yehi Misav Mispor. Reuven, that's the firstborn of Jacob, of Jacob. The firstborn of Jacob is Reuven. Yechi Reuven v'Yal Yamos. He should not die. V'Yehi Misav Mispor, and his descendants should be many. V'zosli Yehuda, this is for Yehuda. V'yomar Shema Hashem Kol Yehuda, and he says, Shema Hashem Kol Yehuda. Hashem listens to the voice of Yehuda. V'el amo tibiyanu, v'el amo tibiyanu, and to his people tibiyanu. He should bring him Yadav Rav Lo. V'ezer mitzorov tihiyeh. V'el amo tibiyanu, and through his people tibiyanu. He should go. Yadav Rav Lo. His hands, Yadav Rav Lo. V'ezer mitzorov tihiyeh. V'ezer mitzorov tihiyeh, and he should be a help from his enemies. In other words, they were powerful. They were very powerful. Yehuda. So if there were enemies, he was a very great help, a great militarily and everything for the Torah to the enemies of Yisrael, of the Bnei Yisrael, and it goes on for the other brachos to the other Bnei Yaakov, the other sons of Yaakov, the Shvatim. Here we can hear Ulalevi Amar Tumecha B'Yarecha Leish Chasidecha Asher Nisiso B'Maso Terivehu Almei Meriba. And for Levi, it goes on. One can take a look at the translation. To Levi, he said, Tumecha B'Yarecha. This is the Urim V'Tumim. That's the breastplate that lit up when there were any questions. The Kohen Gadol went and asked the question, and it lit up the letters, and they with Ruach HaKodesh, with the holy inspiration of Hashem, they figured out the answer, what should be done. Leish Chasidecha, to the man of Chasidecha, the pious person, Asher Nisiso B'Maso. Asher Nisiso, he was tried. In other words, he had a masa, means he had a tribulation. B'Maso to Rivehu Almei Meriba, when the waters of tribulation, when there was no water, so they went to Moshe and they said, we have no water to drink. What should we do? So I think Hashem said to Moshe, go and talk to the rock. And Moshe he hit the rock twice. He hit the rock twice. So anyway, there was a question about Hashem said, go and talk to the rock. So why did he hit it? That was, in other words, he didn't really listen. So anyway, that was, it was a tribulation to Moshe, and it was also a tribulation to the Bnei Yisrael, also that they didn't have water. So that's called Mei Meriva, the waters of tribulation. Oh, merely Aviv Imo Lori Isiv, he said, to his father and to his mother, I did not see them. Yes, he did not recognize his brother. Because he went and they went. He didn't show favoritism. They Shomer Imrosecha. He went and he fulfilled whatever Hashem said, Ritzchi and sorrow. Yoram Mishpatecha Liakov. He will, this is the tribe of Levi. Yoram Mishpatecha Liakov. He will go and teach the judgments to Yaakov. V'sarescha liYisrael. V'sarescha liYisrael. And the Torah to Yisrael. Yasimu ketorah b'yapecha v'chalil al mizbechecha. Yosima Ketorah b'yapecha. He will go and bring the Ketoras b'yapecha in front of Hashem. The Ketoras is the spices in front of Hashem on the mizbeach b'cholil al mizbechecha, and also the sacrifices on the mizbeach, on the altar. Beirach Hashem chelo ufoel yadav tiritzeh. Mechatz Mosnaim Kamov Umisanov Min Yukumun. Lebenyamin Amar Yedid Hashem Yishkon Lo Betach Alob Chofeif Alob Kol Hayom Uvein Keseifav Shochein. Lebenyamin, for Benyamin Amar, he said, Yedid Hashem Yishkon Lo Betach, the beloved of Hashem, Yishkon Lo Betach. Yishkon Lo Betach, he will live Lo Betach in security, Olav, Chofeif, Olav, Kol Hayom. Uvenke Seifav Shechein, and he will live in between, in the certain, his chelek, I'm pretty sure, is the chelek of where the the Mishkan is, and also where the veSimchas, if I'm not mistaken, Benke Seifab Shechein. Well, Yosef Amar, for Yosef he says, Mivareches Hashem Arzo, Mivareches Hashem Arzo. Yosef is the blessing of Hashem. Arzo is his land. Arzo, Mimeged Shemayim, Mitol, Mitohom, Robetzes Tochas. Mimeged Tevuos, Shomesh, Mimeged Geresh Yerochim. Meirosh Hararei Kedem, Mimeged Givos Olam. This is the benching of Yosef. Mimeged Eretz Malo, Ritzon Chochnis Ne. Tabo Osa, the Rosh Yosef for the Kutkub Nizir Echav. Bechor Shara Hordar Lo, Bekarni Reim Karnov, Bohem Amim Yinagach Yachtov, Absi Oretz, Behem Ribos Ephraim, Behem Alfei Menashe. Always we can get with Ezra Hashem, we can get a translation, and we can translate it really another and see exactly what it means. And that's the Kriya. That's the Kriya of that time. For Mincha time, and this is the Hoshanas, the Hoshana Rabbah, the Hoshanis of Hoshana Rabbah. Shachris for Shmini Atzeret, and Simchas Torah. Excuse me. Oh, this is Azkaras Neshamos. This is Yizkar. Yizkar is for the remembrance of the beloved Neshamos. So this is a very beautiful, Machzor for Sukkos. And this is the Hakafos of Simchas Torah. Hakafos of Simchas Torah. It says, Ato hareisa ladas ki Hashem hu Elokim, ein od milvado. You showed us to know that Hashem hu Elokim, He is the God. Ein od milvado. There is none beside Him. There's none beside Hashem. Li'osin if la'os gedolos levado, ki li'olam chasdo, the one that makes great wonders, levado, He alone. Ki li'olam chasdo. He is for His mercy. His mercy, His chesed is forever. Ein kamocha ba'elokim Hashem v'ein kamasecha. There is none like you in the mighty, in the Hashem. Ein kamasecha, none that do your works. This is the opening of the Sefer Torah. Der Chazan hebt on zu sagen Ato Reisa und Kahol sagt nach etliche Posuk, etlichen Psuk. The Chazan's heart hebt on zu sagen Ato Reisa. The Chazan starts saying Ato Reisa. Und Kahol, that's the congregation sagt nach etlichen Posuk. They say after him. In other words, the Chazan starts saying it, and then mostly Posuk by Posuk. Yeah, this is what it is, Posuk by Posuk, and then the Kahal, the congregation, says after him. Man nimmt euch alle Sifrei Torahs, we take out all of the Sifrei Torah, und man stellt rein a brennendes Licht in Ohren HaKodesh. Und man stellt rein a brennendes Licht in Oren Kodesh. One has light on the Oren Kodesh. Und man macht sieben hakopos. We make 7 hakopos. One goes around 7 times. Seder hakopos und Mizmorim gefindt man bei Ma'ariv von Simchas Torah. Seder hakopos, the Seder of hakopos, that's the order of the hakopos from Mizmorim and the different Mizmorim, the Tehillim that one says gefindt man by Ma'ariv von Simchas Torah. We find this by the Ma'ariv of Simchas Torah. We can look at that. Let's see, from Ma'ariv von Simchas Torah. Nach die hakopos nimmt der Chazen rein ein Sefer Torah und sagt Shema Yisrael. After the hakopos, the people, the congregation goes around the bima with the Sifrei Torah. The Chazen, nimmt der Chazen ein Sefer Torah, he takes 1 Sefer Torah, und sagt Shema Yisrael, and he says Shema Yisrael. Let's see where it says. We can find it in Ma'ariv von Simchas Torah. Let's see. Ma'ariv von Simchas Torah. Let's see where the Kriyas Torah. Hold on. Let's see where Ma'ariv of Kriyas Torah is. Birchas Torah for Simchas Torah. Mincha the Simchas Torah. Let's see. Is there a Ma'ariv for Simchas Torah? Mincha Simchas Torah. So it must be for 2. It's the Ma'ariv. You do the Ma'ariv. In other words, that's the Ma'ariv that one says, and one says specific things for the holiday of the Yom Tov of Simchas Torah. Ma'ariv. Leil Shabbos Chol HaMoed. 1 second. So it must be the same Ma'ariv that you do for Dinim von Mitzvah Sukkah. Oh, that's Mitzvah Sukkah. That's Sukkah. Oh, so it must be right before this. Right before Ma'ariv Leil Aleph Shel Simchas Torah. Anyway, it's Ma'ariv. Oh, that's from Sukkos. Anyway, it's a different one because we say specific tefillos for Simchas Torah. Kabbalah Shabbos Leil Shmini Atzeret. Oh, here we are. Ma'ariv Leil Shmini Atzeret. So this is Ma'ariv Leil Shmini Atzeret. And let's see if we'll go into Ma'ariv. That's Ashachris of the next day. Tfilas Geshem. Seder HaKapos. All right, so it's a Ma'ariv of Simchas Torah. It's not very hard to find it. Hold on a minute. One moment. Seder HaKapos. Tfilas Geshem. Oh, it has nice pictures of the take a look at this. The signs, the zodiac signs. Anyway, it's anyway, let's see if we can find. This is Tfilas Geshem. That's for the Tfilah for rain. Hold on. It should be here. Shmini Atzeret. So, all right, Ma'ariv learns Shmini Atzeret. So, Shmini Atzeret is one night, and then the next night is Simchas Torah. Shmini Atzeret. So, we say Shmini Atzeret. Yeah, this is it. This is Myra for Leil Shmini Atzeret. Here we go. This is the beginning of it. So one says this is Shmini Atzeret Simchas Torah. And then here, this is the next, goes to the next day of Shachris for Shmini Atzeret. So anyway, this is the Machzor Sukkos. So this is a very beloved copy of somebody, and they loved it so much that they put a nice leather cover on it with their name and the gold printing, and a very well-loved copy of a Machzor for Sukkos, going into Shmini Atzeret and Simchas Torah. So then good, things should start looking up. And Kultov, thank you very much. Hashem should help. Yeah, this is the other sitter that we're talking about a little bit. We didn't get really a chance to talk to it. This is a sitter. Okay. Yezras Hashem. Another some other time. And thank you so much. Thank you, Kultov. A good Bach and a good Yo.